Hello students, today we will study about the rational numbers between two rational numbers. This is the topic of standard 9 chapter number 1 number systems. In previous lecture we have studied the introduction of this chapter. So now we know that there are number sets that are natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. So if you ask a question about that, how many natural numbers are there between 1 and 7? That you can answer this question that there are 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 between 1 and 7. In the same way, you can easily answer this question for the whole numbers and natural numbers. So what is the case for rational numbers? The case for the rational numbers is different from previous three number of sets. As we know that there are finite numbers between two natural numbers, two integers and two whole numbers. But for rational numbers there are infinitely many numbers between two rational numbers. Okay. So today we will study about this thing. Suppose there are two numbers on the number line 0 and 1, right? So is there any number between 0 and 1? Yes. What is the mid value of 0 and 1? To find out the mid value of 0 and 1, we have to add these two numbers 0 and 1 and then divide it by 2. So here we will get 1 by 2, that is equals to 0.5. So between 0 and 1 we get one number, that is 1 upon 2. So is there only one number between 0 and 1? No. Actually there are many numbers between 0 and 1. To understand this thing, now we will magnify this portion 0 and 1. So by magnifying this portion we will get 0 here and 1 here. By magnifying this, now we can see that there are 10 numbers between 0 and 1, and this number is out of that 10 numbers. In your scale you have seen that in 1 centimeter there are 9 parts, 9 arcs, and that is why there are 10 parts actually. So one part is called 1 millimeter, and you know that 10 millimeter is equals to 1 centimeter. So by joining 10 parts of millimeter you can get 1 centimeter. In the same way, here also between 0 and 1 we can get 10 numbers which are equidistant from one another, right? So as there are 10 numbers between 0 and 1, we have to divide all the numbers with 10 such that we can get that 10 numbers. So what you have to do, first of all write down 0 and 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 in this way. Then divide all the numbers by 10. So here you will get 0 upon 10, 1 upon 10, 2 upon 10, 3 upon 10, 4 upon 10, 5 upon 10, 6 upon 10, 7 upon 10, 8 upon 10, 9 upon 10 and 10 upon 10. Now 10 upon 10 is what? 1. 0 upon 10 is what? 0. So here is our 0, here is our 1. Where is our 1 by 2 is? See here, what is this? This is 5 upon 10. 5 upon 10 means 1 upon 2 because 5 is the common factor in 5 and 10. So by cancelling the common factor, we will get here 1 upon 2. Right? So now you can see that this is the midpoint 0 and 0.5. Between there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 numbers, and 0.5 and 1.0 again there are 4 numbers. So this is the midpoint. Okay. So to find out the midpoint between two numbers you can use this method. Okay. So now these all numbers are in the form of rational numbers. We can convert it into the decimal numbers. So here are the decimal forms. 0 upon 10 means 0, 1 upon 10 is 0.1, In the same way, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 and 1.0. So these are the both kind of representation, rational numbers and decimal form. So is there only 10 numbers between 1 and 0 and 1? No. There are also another numbers. So how to find? So let's again magnify these two numbers 0.4 and 0.5. So by magnifying this portion, we get here 0.4, here 0.5. As we have done here magnifying 0 and 1, now we will magnify 0.4 and 0.5. So as we have divided here with 10, here we will divide with 100. So first number 0.4 we can write down as 40 upon 100, right? So what is the next number is 41 upon 100. Add 1 in 41, we will get 42 upon 100. Add 1 to 42, we will get 43 upon 100. In the same way, 44 upon 100, then the last number we will get is 50 upon 100, right? So this is the representation of in the rational form, and here is the representation in the decimal form. So 40 upon 100 means 0 upon 40. This is 0.41, 0.42, 0.43, 0.44, and the last number we will get is 0.50. So now see here, these 10 numbers are between 0.4 and 0.5. In the same way, we can get 10 numbers between 0.5 and 0.6. In the same way, we will get 10 numbers between 0.8 and 0.9. So now you can think that there are infinite numbers between any two numbers. From where we have start? We have start from 0 and 1. And up to this, how many numbers we get? 10 years and 10 years. 20 numbers. If we magnify another portion, we again get the 10 numbers. Okay? So now this concept is clear in your mind that any numbers, infinitely many numbers, we can find out between two rational numbers, right? So this is all about this lecture, right? In next lecture, we will study about how to find out the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Okay? So this is all about this lecture. Okay? Thank you.